Welcome back, everybody, and here we are getting ready for another great day of bumbling, stumbling, forgetting things, and generally living a life of luxury and chaos. Now, first of all, I'll make a couple of alterations here. Well, not so much alterations. Shall we call it deductions? My senior supervisor, who shall remain nameless, but often thought of, did make mention of not quite understanding what I was doing. This I can understand because while he knows me well, he, like me, forgets things. And I would ask him only to think back to when was the last time I actually knew what I was doing. And when was the last time I actually had a plan for anything? Well, nothing's changed. Everything's exactly the same. I still don't have a plan. I still don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. Anyway, just as a rundown, what I was trying to accomplish up there in the garden was to attempt to construct a glass house. But obviously not truly understanding the full structure or workings of the systems here. I didn't know what you could or could not do with different blocks. And attempting to put small blocks onto large blocks doesn't work. I don't know why. It should work because when I built a tower block, I was able to stick a little chimney right on the top of it. And it didn't say you can't do it because below it was all big blocks. Anyhow, enough is enough. What are the plans? Well, the plans for today are to try and work out some sort of plan. And what I thought was, oh, there's a green thing. I have my little ship here, which is beautifully coloured as combat camouflage, preferably against purple people eaters. But I thought, well, I'm not bad in crashing ships, and I have a genuine ability to be able to naturally destroy things like, rovers, trucks, anything with wheels is an instant disqualification from a driver's license. That's what I do. So what I'm going to do is, in here, make a ginormous platform and try and construct, of all things, a rover. And you know how this is going to turn out. That's the plan. Is it going to work? Just have a look at my previous lack of success, and I'm sure you'll understand why it's a possibility, but it's not a guarantee. I just sort of level this out a bit. Yeah, it's just to sort of give me a little bit of a semi-level place, which of course I will fantastically completely destroy. Okay, that's enough. We've had our fun with the manual vibrator. What was here? Oh, we got another hole here. Suppose we could finish cutting a hole through there just for the sheer hell of it, because I like to have holes through things. Okay, that means I can walk up and out of it. Okay, so we are going to build a great hole thing, and that's no longer needed. And if I build the platform there and there, yeah, we'll be right. Let's get back here the long way round. Okay, and let's get some plates just because. And let's go look and see what we can do. So, first off, we need this. That. Okay, you're gonna be a pain in the ass. Right, so how wide is that now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 of them to be there, so that leaves me 2 either side. Is that enough? Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay. So we want to go. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's fine. So six. Okay. 7, 8. Is this a good idea or is it not? Um, Actually, that might be better looking that way. And if you think this is all planned out, guess what? It ain't. It ain't planned out. It ain't thought out. It's pure guesswork from word ago. Okay. Now, that would mean, let me have a look at something here. So if I come out here, this is the problem. To get off here, I'm going to end up close to that hole. If I come out this way, I'm going to be building it up a heap and end up scooting down over the cliff. If I build it out this way, it's perhaps a little bit better, but also a better chance of knocking the hell out of that. So, was this a waste of time? Probably. Am I going to change it? Probably not. Okay, what can we do? We can't do it that way. But what if, is that going to hold there? See, that's not a silly idea. Because I am going to need a junction to be able to charge the unit after it's done. If I come up this way, the charging unit, I will have to turn the vehicle around to get into I've got to get the angle right for that. So, if I come up here, I'd have to actually build over that or down there into it. And I will need at least 2 ramps width, which would be alright there. But that is the main, well actually I don't need that anymore, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't need that one anymore. But it would also mean I would have to build a contact station to get supply that goes into there. So I would still need I could actually change that one. That's not a silly idea. I could change that one to a triple, go down and come out here so that the connection was there to, okay, that's a possibility, and that would only mean changing this. Take that down, he can park wherever he likes. Go down here, which would be down 1, come across 1, down to here, follow it through here, it doesn't move it enough, come across to here, so we use this one, Yeah, we can use this one as a way there. A little complicated, but it may make it easier. Now, are my driving skills good enough to get over one? Probably not. So what do you do when you know you're going to crash off the edge of it? You add some more to make sure you've got enough space to not crash off the edge of it, because you know damn well you are going to crash off the edge of it. Okay, from there, so that is going to be the main track through. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. And what we put in there instead is the grating. Why I'm putting grating in, I don't know, but I'm putting it in. Maybe just to make it look nice. So what did I do with the grating? There it is. Oh, construction costs. Of course you need it. Right, of course you would. Why wouldn't you want it that way? We're going to have that coming up there. So what I'll do is I'll put one there, one there. That's the 4 because that one. Oh, look what we've got. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. Okay. So we've got the grates there. Now we are going to need the ramps. 7. And we're going to need interior. Of course, we're going to need interior plates. I never gave you the idea you might actually have everything you need. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course I could shit buddy. Spend some time. Oh, so he's in the way. Of course he's in the bloody way. That is not a good idea. Okay. Let's try this, shall we? As soon as he disappears and gets out of the bloody way. Yep, none of it serves a purpose, does it? It's all bloody wrong, whichever way I do it. Okay, and to do it that way is even worse. Now, okay. Oops. No, that's nonsensical. You'd never get in there. So the other way is to build it even higher. So I can get over that. I do not like the way this is going. That looks alright. Get out of the way, Wolf. Jesus Christ. See. But the problem is that. And to do that, I'd have to take nearly all of that out. I'd have to take it right down to there. So that's okay. That's one way. The other way is this angle, but this angle is even worse. Okay, so what have we got on this angle? This angle is feasible. and perhaps not quite as bloody difficult. But does it give me the necessary space to get by? Because that will always be in the road. So I can't actually have it there. So that would also need a new landing pad. But what if I made that the whole landing pad, and this, we split this into a dual? There's nothing to say we can't have two stations. So we can park that and that. The difference is the rover would come up here. I can't extend it that far. But if I run a conveyor from there down to here and put the units are in the wrong place, then I would have to run it, well, even run it to here, run it underneath this and place it here with a charging station here for the charging station here. So I'd have to back up to that. And put a charging station over here for that. Because that can lift straight. Yeah, okay. But we can also build this out. Or we can build it up from here. Okay, so take those out. Okay, that's high enough. And this would be the end of that. Okay. And for that, let's put another squiggly in there. Because then we'll have this lit up, won't we? Because that'll fit nicely up there. Okay. I think that's the same. It looks the same. Alrighty. So that's one. Okay. Let's take
inventory full.
so. What are we going to do? I'm going to take this one out. We need to take it out. Not really. Okay. This is going to be quite a project to do, so those are going to be going a long way out to reach. That's one. It's going to be at least 4 going that way. Now, we're also going to need the system going this way. I'd like to keep that there. So in the meantime, what are we going to do? Okay, we need that's going to be there. Yeah, I know this looks awful complicated, especially for someone who's for the first time in his life actually practicing something. Now that means I have to have one there, so we're going to have to bolster all of those. A little bit weird, but if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. This is definitely on the wrong angle, but we may just escape with our lives. And are we getting there yet? Oh dear, are we there yet? Well, we've got that side all right. Now, we also need to go back to here. Hopefully this will be the last two we need. Okay, that'll get us up there. It's uneven, but it might work. I didn't say it would work, I said it might work. Okay. Now, so we need 3 more of those. That's alright to there, that'll give me a center line. And here is where the up bit will be. In fact, if we drive up to here, this is the drive up, we can probably, because we won't be coming there, we could probably put the other one here. So that, yeah. So that one can come in here and connect to that. Alright. So I need to do a bit of replacing here. In fact, it doesn't need to go there, it can come into that one. That'll give me one. This one is going to be the access for that, which means there should be enough space for access for that. Okay. Does it sound complicated yet? Probably. Is it even remotely understandable? Probably not. I wonder if that... Yeah, I know. I'm using the vibrator again. Just sort of making holes just to feel good about it. There, that looks better. Now it looks finished. Okay, so the next thing that we have to worry about is running that. So from there I will need a T-junction there, which will go down to there and across here. So that will probably have to come out. Nothing like doing a bit of demo when you're unsure of what you're doing. So that will come out. I'll leave that there for the moment. That will come out. So they'll come down T-junction here, across to here, and along to here. Okay. Down one, across, down one to there. So this line here will then be cleared. So let's do this part first. Which means we better do the honourable thing. Park this out of the way. It's alright, just checking to make sure I've got everything. Right, you're safely out of the way. So I can't crash you. Now, we take this out of here. Of course it's full. What do you bloody expect? Oh, that's right, we're over here, aren't we? Oops. Oh, iron ingots. Why have we got iron ingots in here? Something is loading iron ingots into there. That doesn't sound very helpful. This is going to take a while, so I'd like to do it off camera, except as yet I still don't know how to edit this damn thing. So it's the same old burden. Oh, alright, I knew I went too far. This is going to take quite a while. I honestly wish I could shortcut all this for you. But as I said, I don't know exactly how to do it yet. I shall have to wait till I can get my Master and Commander to one day teach me the right way of setting things up. Because until then, I don't have a bloody clue. Which I know wasn't very obvious to everyone. But it is actually. And I hate to admit it. But seriously. Am I going to have to go to individual? See, there is something really wrong with my system. And I need to seriously someday work out how to fix it. And until that day arrives, and I know which side I'm standing on, so the answer there is, why did that shuttle all of that iron into there instead of into the storage? Is there somehow that I'm not getting a connection in the storage? So or have I done a configuration wrong somewhere? Which means I'll have to tear it all down and start again, which I do not look forward to. Because as far as I worked out, it should go not to there, but into here, and it's not. Why isn't it? I think I've got all sorts of problems here, none of which I understand, none of which I know how to correct. But I know all of you are sitting back having a chuckle and saying, yeah, well, all you had to do was switch off A and switch on B and run a line from there to there and it would have been fixed. Yep, you're probably right. Unfortunately, I don't know what it means. What? Oh, Christ, she's back. Well, if you're under there, you think I'm going to come looking for you under there? Oh, God damn it.
Your health is low. Your health is critical.
Don't you like it when things don't work? Oh, God, another one. You guys seriously have to come around at this hour of the morning and screw things up. Yeah, I know you're all bossy and you're feeling left out of it. I'm coming, I'm a coming. Where are you? Well, come on. What, you don't want to be buried now? Oh, okay. Your problem, not mine. Yeah, I hear you. Where are you? You want to show up or are you just trying to piss me off? Huh? Come on, where are you? If you run in there and can't get out, if you have, you'll be bloody staying there. Alright, come on, here I am. I think it's almost time to start putting a few little guns up around the place. So you've had enough? Huh? You had enough pissing me off? Come on, where are you? Okay, that's the last of that. So you're all mixed up? You don't know what you're doing? If you're under the floor, that's where you're going to stay. Because if you were stupid enough to run under there, you're stupid enough to bloody stay there. Okay. Can't see him under there anywhere. So where did he go? Oh, he's the magical disappearing beast. Okay. So we were going to put a junction in there. So we need to go down one there. So that's got to be a T-junction. Which was the conveyor? No, it's not that one. That one. Okay. From there, we needed an angle. Then we needed straight. There. Then we needed another angle. We want to go down to this one, don't we? So we want to go down. I think we'll just have to take just a smidgen out of here. Okay, so down there. This one will then come into here. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Are you just doing this to be a pain in the friggin' ass? Okay. Right, that's that. So now we've got that one in there, so we have to take this one out.